Welcome home to Eden. So, we're in our Ascension integration. At least that's what I am. I'm really in it. I just feel like this Ascension has come over me, and I'm just integrating some remarkable new vibrations. So, I want to go over with you misconceptions about integration, about ascension, that can really get in your way of allowing your process to happen because you're in it. You're in your ascension now. It cannot stop. And to relax into it, here's a concept to help you. Rich, not poor. So there's this huge movement going on in in the new age circles and spiritual circles about abundance and how if you're going to be enlightened, you're going to be rich. And if you're not rich, you're not enlightened. And don't even think about it because, you're nowhere close unless you're already got your money rolling in. And there's some truth to the fact that when you get into your sacred flow of who you are, you will no longer worry about money at all. It won't be even something you ever think about, or your survival. You won't be in your root chakra anymore. You'll be living in a full chakra experience where all the chakras are in a flow together. And so there's no way to be stuck in the root terrors of, do I have money? Do I have enough to eat? I'm barely surviving. That is true. That dimension of fear will be gone. But rich, not poor, is something to really open into the meaning of what richness is. And a really good example is Haiti. That the way we know that Haiti has been ripped by hurricanes and all kinds of disasters. And people say, though, when they go to Haiti, that they've never experienced people with as much joy, with as much beauty and love flowing in this intoxicatingly spiritual way as when they went and met people from Haiti. And you go like, how can that be possible? It's abject poverty and survival. Well, maybe because there's a different barometer for what richness is, for rich, not poor. Poor, what is poor? Like you could look at the people in the United States who have, I just had to leave because the death trap of having food and water and solid jobs and everything, but no freedom of expression, no drums in the streets, no dancing together, hardly any. The repression of free speech, the loneliness, the expectation that everybody can make it on their own without each other. It's supposed to be this rich country, but the poverty of spirit, the materialism makes people incredibly not in their ascension, very much in their dissolving into fear and isolation and fear of each other, and now they're going to get guns because those people from the city that are poor are going to come up and steal their food. I mean, there's a lot of really sad poverty of spirit going on all over the world. What you need to really understand is that when you enter your ascension, you might be very poor. You might choose to be very poor. I mean, this is what happened to me in my ascension. I just realized I would rather live on the bare bones in Mexico, in close to the dirt, close to the people, close to the arts, without lofty goals. I'm giving up my car now because I can take public transportation. Why do I want a car to go on vacations? But why would I want to go on a vacation alone? I'd rather take buses. I meet people on the buses, So I've aligned my life with my true integrity of my values, which has to do with using up less planetary resources here. I don't have to have a hot shower. Cold shower feels good because it's warm here, I don't have to have a car. I don't have to have heat on. I'm feeling in balance with the earth, and this supposed poverty is so rich because now I can write my book. Now I can really learn my music, really do what I came to do on the planet, fulfill my dharma as a human being. That is rich to me. But not to say that you're going to give up all your possessions, which is a standard idea of spirituality, you give up all your possessions, you go live like a monk with a monk with a begging bowl. That's just one way. That is a valid way. But it's more like, what is rich to you? What makes you feel rich? Now, I know I love clothing. I love jewelry. It makes me feel rich. So I'm not going to give those up. No, it's rich, not poor. You got to flip it around. Within what framework of what is wealth to you? Love is wealth to me. Community is wealth to me. And here I am able to make a lot of friends and have a lot of party celebrations and meet with people for tea and have spiritual conversations. That is incredible wealth to me, right? Time in nature, hiking. I'm missing water. I need to be swimming, but I'll find a hotel where I can swim in a really gorgeous pool regularly. So there you go. Try to take this in. What I'm saying to you is this idea that you're going to suddenly have your mansion and your big car and your huge paycheck, and that will be the sign of your, wealthy, abundant state of mind, your prosperity consciousness. Fuck that. Your prosperity consciousness is going to become, as you descend, as you evolve into your conscious awakening, it's going to become lusciously, emotionally experienced. It's going to be an experience rather than a physical thing that you are like, I got this stuff now. Your richness might be within poverty. It might be within having nothing or much less and downsizing, so that the spiritual essence of life can be the most prominent feature is your experience every day, your time with yourself, with your creativity, with your family, with nature. This is what's rich to me. And it's in, quote, poverty that I have found extremely abundant lifestyle where my time is mine. My time is my wealth, rather than my time is given to other people's agendas to help me survive. My survival has become thriving. And the funny thing is, the financial aspect of my life has completely shifted into flow. And that flow state of my finances is basically opening into the internet reality that we can work now from home, from our computers. I can still do my solar work for Massachusetts from Mexico. So there you go. Which I never really ever knew until I broke free of my paradigm. When I came here, I was like, I don't know how I'll survive. I took the dive off the cliff because I needed to follow my heart so badly. So my heart is the richest thing in the whole world, and so is yours, darling. Your